You are going to accomplish great things in this world. It may be through trial and error. Yes, you may have a couple failures, but those failures are going to teach you and you will progress forward in movement. With achiever and celebrity, it seems like we're backpacking off of yesterday's reading, but you are everybody's formidable opponent. When people undermine you and they think you're not up to par, you definitely shock them. You have the shock factor to you. And I feel like you're going to have the most influence when it comes to children. You have done something in this lifetime that's giving you this ranking of being a saint, of being a caretaker. Some of you have been martyred even since childhood, where you would take the blame of things that weren't even your fault. It seems like God sees you as this philanthropist, which means you're going to be granted an abundance of opportunity, even finances, so that you can share with others, so that you can be a good Samaritan, so that you can be the benefactor of wealth, so that you can be the beneficiary of health and give back to those who may be underprivileged, because you're a gladiator of some sort. You've stood up to the toughest of opponents. People have definitely tried to bring you down, stomp you down. Some of you have even had attempts to be taken out, and you've survived. With this martial artist, gladiator, duelist, athlete, there's nothing that you are not able to do. Between the physical components of you, between the mental agility, between the fact that you have a good heart, this is something that you've been granted by the divine. It's like the universe always knew that in this lifetime, you would be somebody who ends up loving themselves. And because you love yourself so much, that love can be transferred on to the planet itself. With the world, you have a major influence in the planet. If you don't think that about yourself right now, in the future, there's definitely going to be a vast difference. And if you look at this woman, you could be a man, but her skin is being presented as blue. So some of you have soul origins that may not be of this planet. You may be somebody who is like a conglomerate of energies and universes all in one person. You're like an anomaly, right? So majority of people that are in power, or a majority of people that know of magic, they literally try to use mind control over you. So majority of individuals that encounter you and they're afraid of your power, they're going to try to guide you away from your path, or they're going to try to use mind control and try to use your gifts against you, maybe even try to exploit you for their own gain. But it's not going to work. They can attempt all they want, but it's not going to work. You're destined for success, destined for growth, destined to be able to have enough to where you can share with others, an infinite amount of finances to where you can fund a lot of things. You can fund a lot of nonprofit organizations that actually help people, that actually help the planet. You're going to give back to the planet in a major way. Some of you are already doing it right now with just your words, with just your actions. It seems like your body signature, your energy is also synchronistic to the universe. So even when people try to steer you in the wrong direction, someone's going to come in at the very last second to assist you. With the 7 of Wands here, it seems like you're going to have to stand your ground with certain people. They don't like the fact that you're so different. You're so different than most around you. You may look like others, but your sense of individuality is different from others. Some of you even think of other people further than yourself. You could be selfish just like everybody else, but it's not in your nature to do so. Some of you have big dreams to help mankind grow, big dreams to help human beings ascend. And I feel like this is going to affect children directly. What you do is going to affect human beings from now until the end. And you're going to inspire passion in people. You're going to help people become inspired after feeling boring, after feeling drained in their soul through circumstances. You're the person that's going to stand their ground. You're going to stand the ground against politicians, against maybe even the president, against the people in power. You're the one that they can't turn. You're the one that is solid. And you know what people are going to do? They're going to try to project depression, anxiety, sadness onto you. A lot of people see what you're capable of, and the only thing that they can do is make you doubt yourself by projecting depression, anxiety, sleepless nights. All they can do is mess with your mind. So making sure that you fortify the walls of protection around your mind is important. With the 4 of Cups, you're going to have opportunities that you cannot miss. There's no such thing as a missed opportunity when it comes to you, because your life is synchronistic. You are exactly where you're meant to be at the exact right moment in time. But the best thing for you to do is ground yourself, making sure that you're not being distracted, unfocused, tired, knowing when to rest. Like today, I slept for like 12 hours straight, and I knew I needed to do readings, but I'm like, I'm exhausted. I gotta just follow what my body is telling me to do. Same with you. If you feel ungrounded, go outside in nature. You've been inside walls too long. If you're unfocused, if you're distracted, making sure to ground yourself is going to be a key component that will help you reach your goals. Because with this funding, God's going to make sure that you get this money. They're going to make sure that you get this finances, because you've proven time and time and again that you will do what's right even when it is difficult. It's so hard to do the right thing sometimes, especially when you know you could be self-serving. There's things that you have done that have showed the universe that you are not self-serving. If anything, you care about other people as well. This is why you're going to be put in a position of power. This is why you're a saint. You are an earthly saint. You're a philanthropist. You're a savior or hero. And with the star, it's only a matter of time before you realize this, before you get into that position where you do have that crown, where you do have dominion and power over a certain area, over a country, over certain cities, over territories. Yeah, you're going to get to that point where they're going to have to come to you in order to pass these laws. And right now, some of you may have a lot of things in store. Some of you may be confused, where you feel like, okay, I know I have this mission, but my 3D life looks completely opposite to that. Trust and believe that things can change overnight. You can have someone that can come in that can help fund what you're trying to accomplish overnight. All they can do is keep you trapped in your mind. Restricted, self-imposed prisons. Some of you put yourselves in self-imposed prisons due to magicians, warlocks, and dark witches that come across you. They want a destiny swap with you. They want your gifts. They can tell you're different. They can tell. Everybody can tell. You may be the last one that has caught on to the fact that you are not like others. You grind people's gears, sometimes in a negative way, but it's because they know you're going to be big. They know you're going to accomplish things that are major. Celebrity here, not in the sense of TV and movies and acting. No, a real life celebrity that's actually making grand change in the universe, that's actually making a difference in people's lives, that's giving people hope again. You're going to affect the kids in the future. You're going to affect the kind of education they have, the resources that they have access to. Like, this is a big deal. This is not just the things that you're going to do is going to affect millions of lives, millions of lives. Millions. And you're the one that's going to stand their ground. Nobody else is as strong as you. Everybody else is fearful to speak truth. Everybody else succumbs to the ideology that they've been programmed to do. You're not like that. This is why you've been martyred so much your whole life, because they know people in power, narcissists, sociopaths, psychopaths, they don't like you. You're the one that's going to blow their whole operation. You're the one that's going to take over. You're the one that people are going to follow. You're the one that's going to give back to the people. You're the one that's going to give finances, money back to the people and take it away from the top 1%. Of course, they don't want you in power. Of course, they're going to send depression, anxiety, sleepless nights, thoughts of taking yourself out. Yeah, whenever you have those thoughts, make sure you cleanse yourself. Go take a salt bath. Go sage yourself, do something, because whenever you feel like that, it's not you, it's energy being projected to you. Because just like how I can read tarot is the same way the elitists have people that can read for them. They know you're coming. It's just a matter of, can we delay the viewer from accomplishing everything we know he or she is meant to accomplish? No, they can't stop you. It's ordained. It's divine. They can't stop what God has in store. All they can do is try to delay it.